Hello and welcome to yet another Equity for Keeps video. Today we came across this piece written on Bloomberg by Yalan Onaran and Sonalai Basak. And as you can see, it says key 2008 financial crisis players are back for coronavirus. From Larry Fink to Jamie Dimon, these major figures are in place again as pandemic wreaks havoc on global markets. And it reads thus: the origins of 2008 financial crisis were nothing like what's driving the current meltdown. Then a housing bubble propped up by overextended banks and homeowners was the culprit. Now a global pandemic has brought markets and economies to their knees. Yet policymakers are dusting off many of the same solutions to address the economic and financial fallout from the spread of COVID 19. The Federal Reserve, for example, has resurrected many of the emergency lending programs it first introduced in 2008 to inject cash into the system. Another similarity: the cast of characters. Some of the same people who helped solve the 2008 financial crisis are back on the front lines. Here again is BlackRock founder Larry Fink advising the Fed with skills honed from the last time around. Some have switched sides. Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin, who purchased one of the biggest failed subprime lenders in the crisis 12 years ago, is leading the Trump administration's economic response to the war raging now. Meanwhile, former Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke is advising companies likely benefiting from the government's stimulus efforts. Okay. So Minikin is at the Treasury now. Bernanke is at the Fellows Brookings Institution, the senior advisor there. The senior advisor there. Okay. Then I think Tim Geithner, former president of the then he was the president of the Federal Reserve of New York and then president of Pincus right now. Larry Fink, BlackRock, Jamie Dimon's, J.P. Morgan, Hank Paulson, U.S. Secretary then, and Paulson, chairman of Paulson Institution. Tom Montag, then he was head of sales and trading Merrill Lynch Co. He's now chief operating officer of Bank America Corp. Neil Kashkari, assistant secretary, U.S. Treasury, president of Federal Reserve of Minneapolis. Roach Cohen, chairman of Sullivan and Cromwell, still there today. Alan Schwartz, CEO of Bear Stearns, and now co-chairman of Guggenheim Securities LLC. Jim Milstein, co-head of corporate restructuring Lazard Inc. and co-chairman Guggenheim Securities LLC. And then Gary Parr, vice president Lazard Limited, senior managing director of Apollo Global Management. So we'll put this link for you to read up yourself. But yes, what can we do? It's a crisis again, and it's going to be something worse than a recession. And we have not been here before. What would you do? Well, it's. I myself have championed the notion of dealing with problems by judging them, and of course not abandoning your experience. But yes, I'll have to give to this the to this to my writers that yes, they are. The U.S. government is they're trying to deal with the problem, the economic problem, the financial crisis right now, with their experience. They have their their fiscal experience, and the human resource experience as well. So there isn't anything there in the library of the world as it concerns this. So this is the best they can do at the moment. But there is a need to reason and judge what the situation is, because there are no two senior, there are no two financial meltdowns This is clearly a global issue, and then it was mostly it was a global then, I know, but then the banks and the homeowners were hamstrung. So yes, a serious thought has to go into this. A serious judgment, a very balanced judgment has to go into thinking out what has to be done to solve the problem we're facing right now. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe to our channel. You can click the subscribe button at the bottom, and that will be done. Thank you again.